Welcome to tonight's exciting exhibition match. Scrum Yamato is, once again, facing Trua Galactic, a true collision of mining might and corporate ambition.
The HR departments are sharpening their pencils already. Let's dig in.
And here we go. The blue pilot navigates the challenging terrain to gain an advantage for the first contact. The red closes in. First blood. And the second. The Trua pilot is the first to spill hydraulic fluids and machine oil on the interstellar soil. Both pilots unleash a relentless barrage, slicing through rock and steel.
Shots flying like corporate lawsuits.
Stuck in a deadly ballet. Both parties must be hurting. The first kill. No, a self-kill.
That's a point deducted.
Blue is trying to get to the field hospital unit. Red is not having it. Scrum Yamato takes one too many recon cruisers in the back and crumbles. Red pilot has a cargo container full of deadly mining pods, but decides not to take it. A rookie mistake or inflated self-confidence, we might never know. The pilot is claiming this was done to uphold a fair fight. He may have been right. Blue is down again. The score is 0-1 for Trua Galactic. Blue pilot staying cautious. Probing with indirect fire from range, looking for a slip-up in the defense.
It's a noble tactic. Also a very slow one.
Red is building pressure, but gets sniped.
Point for the blue team.
Trua pilot starts probing with his welder cutter beam, but the blue pilot answers with a barrage of his own. Both pilots unloading everything they've got, turning the crawl spaces into highways. Red's indirect fire forces Blue to tread carefully. One careless move will do it. His mining rig is about to give up the ghost.
Safe. For now. Welded to the bedrock. 1-2.
Red pilot already bleeding out, and now his last hope goes up in smoke.
And there. He goes down. It's a tie.
That was close. Scrum Yamato is retreating to reassess the situation. A good call. That was a notable upgrade to the rig. The mine shaft turns into a literal battlefield. Relentless exchange.
It's not really a firefight. More like a badly managed demolition project.
Oh no! Scrum Yamato tries to end it with overwhelming force, but the acid cluster turns traitor, wiping them clean off the arena.
Build a better bomb, they said. What could go wrong, they said.
Miksi noi ei nyt tartu? Niin kauniisti niitä tarjoaa.
Red's cornered. This is not going to end well. There it goes.
Sinne. Jos tuntuu, että vähän huonosti noi tarttuu.
Blue is bleeding hydraulic fluids. The rig is on its last legs. Can he recover from this?
Kertakielon päällä.
Turns out, he cannot. Trua leading 3-2. Red pilot is hungrily closing in on the newly activated Scrum Yamato rig. Blue, on the other hand, is playing it safe, collecting a field hospital he does not need. Red is relentless. Is he looking to engage in fisticuffs or what?
Wham!
No.
A right hook to the head. He looks furious.
Minun se tarttuu.
And that's it, a
Ihan
self-kill.
täydellisesti.
Machine oil is spraying all over.
That's one way to submit your resignation.
On tosi miesten aseet.
And Blue Pilot follows in suit. A self-kill, resulting in a score penalty. At this rate, we might never see the end of the match. A quick recovery. Red is blasted to smithereens, and it's 2-2 again.
Kyllä.
Deadlier payloads in play. The margin for error is gone. The next mistake could be the last. Speaking of mistakes, that's when the Blue collided with Red's ejected plasma core.
Somewhere, a corporate insurance AI is screaming.
Blue Pilot's new rig activated in an unfortunate spot, but he's not letting it bother him too much. That small rock is the best wingman one could wish for. He keeps saving Blue's bacon time and again. Both sides are offloading their whole arsenal, but with fewer results than expected. The hydraulic fluid leaking from both rigs would be enough to make a desert bloom. And a self-kill by a rebounding plasma core. This was an unexpected turn of events.
Gravity, geometry, hubris. Red forgot to pay respect to all three.
Ei sellaista voi hyväksyä. Aha.
True Galactic is back for blood. Close shot of a rogue hyperdrive engine let loose. Blue must keep on his toes to avoid those.
Aina.
Ouch! Dodge that! Blue is bleeding again. The duel spirals into chaos, but it's Blue who crumples when the music stops.
10 out of 10 for form. 0 for survivability.
Turhaan tänne provosoimaan.
Blue ejects a plasma core to fend off his predator. And it connects. Machine oil sprinkles down like summer rain.
And with that, it's a tie.
Ei kannata.
A retaliation. Blue is back on the defensive after inhaling a hyperdrive engine.
Se oli mun oma Tom Dooley moment.
Defensive actions is looking bleak. And sure enough, it's a self-kill for the Blue. A point deducted. Scrum Yamato Pilot is back for vengeance, pushing the Red Pilot to take cover. And that was a kill. We'll never know what really happened in the frame.
Surullista murhaa.
A surprise attack. Blue takes a beating before realizing it.
No niin. Oikeus.
Death on the fast lane.
Another sneaky teleportation. If those weapons connect, this could be over in a second. The rigs have once again engaged in the deadly ballet that requires steel nerves and lightning reactions.
Which one will walk out of this battle?
And that does it. An explosive delivery disguised as a field hospital. The Blue Pilot pulls the long straw. True Galactic is back for more. It's looking bleak for the Blue rig. And there he goes. Scrum Yamato's replacement rig teleports far away from the foe, granting them both a momentary reprieve.
And here it goes again.
The pilots are practically offloading their whole armory without a second thought. This is looking fatal for both sides, and sure enough, the blue pilot bites it.
On vaikeita valintoja.
Another forced breather, but only for a few seconds. The bottom part of the mine shaft has been cleared into an impromptu battle arena. Self-kill by Trua Galactic, who is still in the lead with a score of 4-3. Back into the fray. Blue is serving a welcoming barrage, but ends up on the receiving end. Red is extending his lead again.
Niin totta, sehän on sitä klassinen Se kato tapahti kaikki niin äkkiä.
The remaining shreds of terrain are quickly becoming endangered under the continuous fire. Blue has to take an alternative exit to survive. Scrum Yamato Pilot is hanging back, delivering one destructive payload after another in the general direction of the enemy. That connects. The red pilot disintegrates in the blink of an eye. The bottom of the mining shaft is again lined with machine oil. Red is seriously looking for payback. The tone of the match just turned a couple of clicks more serious.
Blue pilot finally gets the hint and is looking to disengage.
What just happened? The red pilot turned out to be his own worst enemy. Indeed, it's a self-kill. Blue is hurting. A single hit will be fatal. Uh-oh, the backwards motion combined with the deployment of a weapon proved a deadly combination. A bit of a lull in the match as both sides are struggling to find a lethal strategy. That is a significant upgrade. We'll see how it translates to obliterating the opponent.
You're doing it wrong.
This is not about the arsenal anymore. It's about who can use what they have.
Hey.
Blue Pilot is still struggling. With only 1/3 of the hull integrity left, he's forced to take distance from the red rig. Oh, what a lucky strike. Blue managed to pull through just long enough for the stray plasma core to finish his job for him. What goes around comes around. Red Pilot seems like a no-nonsense type of person. Blue has learned his lesson and seems to be on the defensive again. The Trua Galactic Pilot is pressuring him to shift positions. Scrum Yamato is holding back, honing the next attack with time. That backfired spectacularly. Red has a literal stranglehold on the blue rig. What just happened? Blue's last-ditch effort cleared the battlefield. A kill and a self-kill at the same time. No change in score. The arena is filled with corrosive clusters of all kinds. These weapons have a chance of wiping out either rig in an instant. Blue Pilot is forced to retreat again. He tries to give an elevator pitch, but it fails.
nopeat aseet.
Scrum Yamato is seriously working on some self-harm here, but luck is on his side.
Olkas nyt.
That very same luck just ran out.
Red Pilot continues with the same aggressive strategy. Blue gets a couple of hits while retreating to a better position. Red's sniper fire forces Blue to reconsider his next steps. That did it. Blue rapid fires his way into a small victory while bleeding hydraulic fluids from every joint.
Jatketaan sit samalla linjalla.
And there it is. The Red Pilot answers with a deadly sniper shot, giving no quarter to the enemy. Blue Pilot responds with an unconventional move, creating a shielding barrier in seconds. And despite good efforts, he is quickly kicked out of his own fort.
The red sniper does it again. 7-4.
Kyllähän se mistaa se.
Weakened Red collects a weapon of mass destruction on his way up. This no doubt gives a small moment of relief for the Blue Pilot. Trua Galactic isn't taking it sitting down, but engages in a furious chase across the battle arena. Blue is undoubtedly trying to visit the nearby field hospital and succeeds. There's little left of the mine shaft, so the area is getting further decimated by the barrage of every imaginable weapon. And it's a kill. Blue Pilot's desperate action brings much-needed relief.
Kylläpä nyt.
The break proves to be short-lived. The Red Pilot is out for blood! The opponents end up on the floor of the arena, throwing everything they have at their foe. Both rigs are about to break from the seams. A single hit will end this fray. A field hospital teleports in the area. That was well worth the visit.
Sieltä löytyi. How dare you?
The arena airspace is filled with shrapnel of all kinds. This is no place for a picnic.
Hey.
And the shot connects. Blue Pilot must act soon to turn the tide.
Mitäs tää nyt on?
He's intent on turning the place into a death trap. Who can avoid collecting all of that shrapnel? It's highly beneficial to find a cozy spot on the higher areas, while the WMDs disinfect the rest of the arena.
Getting caught in the debris.
Is his goal to shoot randomly in every direction, hoping that something connects? Well, it doesn't seem to be working. Sniped by the Red, and it's match point 9-7. Wow, a flyby attack missed by an inch.
That must have hurt. Or direct hit.
Red Pilot is desperate to finish everything off, and he's very close to succeeding.
Siinä voisi olla. Ja nyt tulee. Nyt sieltä tulee.
Scrum Yamato connects. This is almost too close for comfort. I can't believe he's not dead yet. 9-8. Trua Galactic is very close to victory.
No. Katsotaan tätä, Tom Dooley.
Oh no, the blue rig is sputtering with only a quarter of its structural integrity left, and the red pilot fills the air with fragments. This can't end well.
Ai, omat float-mainit. Löytyykö se Tom
9-9. But can he survive the endless barrage? No, he can't. What an unbelievable match. This is definitely one to write home about. Incredible.
Aika intensiivinen loppu.
Thank you for joining us for this amazing bout. This is why we do this. Yet another nail-biting thrill ride is behind us, and we're looking forward to catching up with these pilots in the next match. In the meantime, keep on keeping on. Axon-14 signing out.
Cyl Vanta has left the building. Peace.